Okay, we move on with the press conference segment and back to our pole sitter, Lewis Hamilton. 60 poles, that's a big round number. Thoughts on that, first of all, and also the fact that you haven't won here. You've got a Senna tribute helmet this weekend. As he always used to say, tomorrow it has to be my way. Tomorrow you're going to make it your way?
Of course, that's the plan. That's what we've been working towards all weekend. But this is an incredible circuit, even though it's so short. It's incredibly technical, and you know, the smallest time makes the biggest difference. So it feels a little bit like Donington. Sorry, no, is it Donington or Brands Hatch? You know, where you can be so close. It's such a short track. So, but yeah, I mean, tomorrow I hope that whatever the weather brings, that we are prepared as a team and give it everything I've got.
Excellent. And Nico, obviously you said earlier on that pole is not everything. That's been proven several times throughout the course of this year. But the one thing about this racetrack, which is always a bit risky, is the start, isn't it? And that turn one, short run, but all sorts happens through there and through the Senna S. Presumably you'll breathe a sigh of relief once you're on that back straight tomorrow in reasonable shape.
That's another very grim view of it. Not at all, no. I mean, I'm looking forward, and I'm going to try and get Lewis into turn one. That's the plan. Of course, it's not going to be easy, and the run to turn one is very short here, so that doesn't help, of course. But I'll try everything I can, definitely.
Okay, and back to you, Kimi. Just looking at the way you've performed throughout today, in particular, you were quickest in practice in sectors 1 and sector 3. Which was interesting, and then obviously it took a little while to get it all together. But what is it about Sector 2 that was causing you problems and Ferrari problems today that you managed to, I guess, finally put right?
Well, I think we're lacking a bit downforce overall there, comparing maybe the guys in front of us. But you know, the car's been behaving today pretty good, and just been struggling to really on the tight corners to turn around the car and a bit front locking, so obviously it's been a bit guessing is it going to turn or not, but like I said, it was not ideal the lap, but it was good enough for third place, and I think even making a perfect lap it wouldn't be fast enough for Mercedes today, but you know, tomorrow is another day and we try to improve.
Okay, throw it over to the floor. Who's got the first one for us? Give us your name and your publication.
My name is Alessandro Giannini from O Globo, and this is the most exciting race since 2008, and you know the reasons. And there is this extra thing about Massa is retiring, and I want to know what does it mean for you three? Those things, the race, the most exciting race and dispute, and the Massa retiring.
Lewis, why don't you start?
Well, it's Brazil. It's a historic Grand Prix for me. You know, growing up watching the Grand Prix here. When I was playing computer games, it was always the first Grand Prix on the calendar, and that was obviously a long time ago. Knowing that obviously Ayrton's home, that was always makes it a special event for me coming here. And the track is fantastic, as I said, and the fans are incredibly passionate. It's quite humbling to see how many people come out for this Grand Prix, and how much energy they bring with the music and all the beautiful colours. So yeah, this is a special one, of which as I said, I've not won. So that's my goal.
Nico?
I wish that the fans go crazy tomorrow at the race, to wish Felipe a farewell here, and that we get an awesome atmosphere. That would be cool. He deserves that after all that he's achieved in his career and all that he's done also for the Brazilian people, the pleasure that he's given them over the years. And apart from that, well, for sure, yeah, it's going to be exciting. A battle at the front. Let's see.
And Kimi?
Well, for me, it's another race. Obviously, I have had some good memories out in here, but also some not so good. So it's interesting to see how it goes tomorrow. And obviously, with Felipe, he made his decision to do something else with his life, and I'm sure he will enjoy it. And all the best, whatever he does.
Leandro Álvares, Autosport Magazine, Brazil. Tomorrow can be the last Formula One race in Brazil also. So what do you think about it? And do you want that this really happen?
Of course not. After all we just said. I don't know how it is for these guys, but obviously I'm aware of the battle that people are having here with the economy, and I'm hopeful that with the things that are going on in the world, hopefully that will pick up. This is a Grand Prix that must stay. It's a part of Formula One's heritage, I believe, and it is one of those, as I said, one of those original circuits which we can't lose. And all these fans, I mean, the fans are really what make a Grand Prix. There's some Grand Prix we go to and we don't have, a third of what the fans that we get here. So for me, it's very important. I hope that it does stay, but I also understand that, there is a lot of money that it takes to put on this event, and it could do a lot of great things for this country and for the people here.
I wish that we come back for sure, because it's an awesome track, it's an awesome race, the fans love it, so we need to come back here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not up to us. I think if it would be up to the drivers, we would come back. But this is how it seems to be in many places. The drivers like the places, but it's they always question mark: are we coming back or not? And so I think it's all about the money, unfortunately. And the best amount will get the race.
Who has the next one for us, please?
Good afternoon, Silvia Arias, Parabrisas. Kimi, congratulations for this position. We used to see Red Bull in this position. And I would love to know which difference do you think, which is the factor that make Ferrari much better during the weekend, let's say, because so far was really good.
Yeah, but it's been very close. I mean, it's really, I think most of the year it's been very close, and obviously sometimes we've been a bit behind, sometimes in the front, but I think we've done recent races very good job as a team and improved certain areas and try new things, and we learn some positive things, and I think as a team we work very well in recent months, and I think it's helping us to go a bit back where we were, let's say, start of the year. So hopefully we can have a good strong race tomorrow, and I think it's all about learning from what we've done and improving things still. So I think all of us will be pushing in the same direction, and it seems to start paying off little by little.
Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen. Good luck tomorrow. Full transcript available at FIA.com.